Shooter at the bench. At power forward, Jared Vanderbilt. At the other guard position, D'Angelo Russell. At the other forward position, Anthony Edwards. At center, Carl Anthony Towns. The head coach of the visiting team is Chris Finch. Let's bring out the starters for your Memphis Grizzlies. At court, 6'7", number 24, Dylan Brooks. In the middle, standing 6'11", number 4, Steven Adams. At forward, 6'11", number 13, Jeff Jackson Jr. At guard, 6'5", number 22, Desmond Bain. At guard, 6'3", number 12, John Moran. Your Memphis Grizzlies head coach is Taylor Gill. One more player, one here for your Memphis.
Hi again, we welcome you to our broadcast of the NBA playoffs here on 2K Sports. It's all tied, and we're in a crucial Game 5 of this first-round Western Conference matchup. Chris Webber is joining us at the broadcast table alongside Greg Anthony and David Aldridge on the sideline. This is Kevin Harlan. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thank you very much. We all know Anthony Edwards went first overall in 2020, and his teammate Carl Anthony Towns said, I know what all those pressures are like. When you're the #1 pick, if any other rookies do well, there's a threat to the throne. But with Edwards' confidence in his talent, you get the sense he'll be just fine. Guys?
Good point. No pressure, D.A. Thank you. And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. We've got D'Angelo Russell. He's out there with Patrick Beverley. Anthony Edwards out there with Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the power forward position. And for Memphis, Adams at center with Jackson next to him. Then it's Brooks. Then there's John Morant. And it's Bain in at the two-guard spot. Take a look at the Grizzlies. Well, we're tied in this series, Greg, 2-2. They know how pivotal this game is. It's why they fought so hard during the regular season for this home court advantage.
No question, it's paying dividends now because they're in a dogfight. They need every edge they can get.
Good point. Now here's Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Drives to the hoop. Adams out to Brooks. Fires from deep. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
A huge part of Brooks' attack is that he understands how crucial it is that he continues to hit this shot.
Russell passes to Towns. Back to Russell. Towns trying to get open. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Towns.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Yeah, very little resistance. So you have to bring much faster help than that.
Now here's Brooks. Adams sets the pick for Brooks. Feeds to Adams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Towns.
And I've heard Adams is a big gamer, video games. I mean, he doesn't watch sports in his off time like a lot of guys. He'd rather have a controller in his hand.
That one is off.
Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time.
And Anthony Edwards, the top pick of 2020. Not the most polished player early on, but his ceiling is through the roof. And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Russell against Morant. Screen by Adams. It's Morant with the drop. And finished off by Morant.
If you're Morant and you want to be a star point in the NBA, you have to score off the pick and roll sets.
So many top picks come in ready to play, Greg. Edwards are part of a class that needed more time though.
Yeah, the talent is clearly there. And don't forget the pandemic cutting the college careers of many of the 2020 draftees short. Edwards, though, has all the tools to be an incredible wing player.
Vanderbilt's shot is good.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. He does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Here's Bain. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, it's the attack mindset. I mean, that helped him prevail right there. Sometimes you just got to go with your gut.
Here's Vanderbilt. Russell passes to Towns. Nice ball movement by Minnesota to the inside. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Drills it from outside. Russell's got 5 points so far.
You know, you're going to have success when you can start out shooting 80% from the game. So early offensively, they've been great. That's the way you like to start.
Here's Bain. Here's Jackson. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a perfect 4-for-4 start for them. Now they're just getting all the shots they want.
Russell against Jackson. Over in the corner, Beverly. And good that time.
When Beverly gets these shots inside, he's just remarkably efficient. He just has tremendous touch on these shots.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Minnesota on top. They lead by 3. Live from the FedEx Forum, you're watching 2K Sports. And one of the better young two-way big men in the NBA, Jaren Jackson. He talked about how his defensive responsibilities grow.
Probably be more of a backline help, talk more, give more help for the rotations because, you know, depending on what team you play, there's a lot of specific things you got to do to guard a certain player.
Well, with his 7'4" wingspan, Jackson has all the tools to be an elite rim protector.
But advanced understanding of positioning. His father was an NBA player, so he's been taught the game from a young age.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. And what do you guys think about Minnesota here in this one?
Just stretching out the floor in that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Just wearing them out. I mean, when you space the floor like this, the defense has to run and expend energy.
We've got D'Anthony Melton. Brandon Clark is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Tyus Jones. And it's Conchar in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And he makes that one. Greg, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 5-point lead, the biggest of the game. Now here's McDaniels, defended by Anderson, to the middle. And that one is good by Beasley.
Yeah, there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Picked by Clark. Here's Conchaw. And a great job by the D contesting that shot and forcing the miss. Jones against Russell. Beasley with the bounce pass. Reed. And again it's Minnesota.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Anderson kicks to Jones. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Beasley against Anderson. Beasley, the pass to Russell. And another three for Minnesota.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Now here's Jones. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Melton. And he comes up with the deuce.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Russell against Jones. Now, here is Russell. With 4 seconds on the clock, and he lays it up and in. Russell's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
And Russell is no stranger to scoring outbursts like this. He's an advanced guard who turns moves to count.
D'Angelo Russell getting it done for Minnesota. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Taylor Jenkins is here with us in the second quarter, Coach. Tough sledding at both ends of the floor. How do you fix it?
You know, it hurts our offense when we're not able to get stops and get out and running. So not a good quarter for us. You know, we just got to keep being aggressive defensively, be a little bit more disciplined.
And we'll see if that can pick up as the game continues. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
And we thank you for joining this postseason broadcast, and it's been an outstanding first half for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Credit these guys for coming in with the right game plan and then patiently executing it. Most of their shots that come in the flow of the offense. Rarely did they take a bad shot. Good, clean first half.
Looking at this series for the Memphis Grizzlies. It's going to be a 3-game series here on out. Still, you have to like their chances as they'll have the home court advantage.
Yeah, I do, and I think they'll get it done. But even if they fall behind 3-2 in the series, you can't count these guys out, Chad.
Yeah, true. I feel like TISAS, and no, that's not a tasty appetizer, Kenny. It's an acronym for this is still anyone series. Well, I could change the next 2 games, guys. Really? I think it can go 7.
And with our appetizer round all gobbled up, that's going to do it for us. We'll send you back now for the start of the second half.
Hey, Kenny, pass me those chips.
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round 1. It's been a clinic out there with D'Angelo Russell.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Proving once again why he's considered a clutch talent in this league, rising to the occasion.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Patrick Beverley out there with Russell. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. Then there's Anthony Edwards. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 spot. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Now Morant. Adams with the screen on Russell. Morant drives it. Oh!
But did you see that? Are you for real? Morant, way up. That move is fire.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
selected second in 2019, Kevin. Ja Morant, highest draftee in the Ohio Valley Conference history. And he became the second Grizzly ever to win Rookie of the Year, joining Paul Gasol.
5 to shoot. Russell from long range. It's good for the 7th time this game. He's shot 7. He has made 7.
Oh, look at the accuracy on Russell's shot. Even from deeper range, he's right on the money.
And he drives in. Bain, no good. Now, some people felt, Chris, that Ja Morant was an all-star snub in his rookie year.
Well, you look at what he accomplished in year one. Jordan Magic Johnson, great Isaiah Thomas, and Trae Young, the only 20-year-old rookies to average at least 17 points and 7 assists per game. That's some lofty company.
Williams, he's checked in for Memphis. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Prince is checked in for D'Angelo Russell. Beverly finds Towns. Outside Edwards. Over Jackson. And the rejection by Jackson. Anderson is checked in for Memphis. And a change for the Timberwolves. Beasley's checked in. .112 left here in the third quarter. Morant looking around. It doesn't go for him. And Minnesota will come the other way. And here's Beverly. Passes it to Towns. Low block shot. Bank shot. No good.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
Now here's Williams. It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Elton's checked in. Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Okogie comes in for Edwards. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Williams a screen on Prince. The 11-footer. Prince with the defensive effort. Timberwolves leading by 13. Here's Okogie. It's Prince on the wing. He's guarded by Williams. Cuts off the pass. Melton's shot is good. Melton's got his second basket.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some hope.
And DeAnthony Melton picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Timberwolves substitution.
From deep three-point range, and the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute.
It's the fourth quarter.
And we're with you again as our round one coverage continues. The Grizzlies trail by 11. Adams at center with Jackson next to him. DeAnthony Melton out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Count it.
An improved playmaker who does a solid job distributing the rock. Don't sleep on Brooks' vision.
Russell against Jones. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 19 points.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Now here's Brooks. Shoots over McDaniels. And McDaniels with the block. And that'll be Memphis as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies retain possession. Ja Morant is checked in for Tyus Jones. Timberwolves also changing it up. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Naz Reid. And it's Edwards in for Malik Beasley. Morant outside. 4 on the shot clock. Over Russell. And it's Morant missing.
Credit to D for not giving up on that play. He's a tough cover now.
Here's Russell with the 3. There he goes again. That's his 9th straight basket. He's a perfect 9 for 9.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
But when he's hitting from range on a consistent basis, it makes everything easier offensively.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on him.
And guys, it's clear, though, he enjoys showing off his athleticism. The D can't give him these opportunities.
Russell, no good. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant, left side. Over Russell. And that one's good. Morant's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can't let him. When he's roaming around the mid-range area, you know he's ready to fire.
The drive by Russell. And his hot hand continues. 10 of 11 from the floor and looking for more.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
Exactly. Give it to the guy with the hot hand as long as you can. Let him try to close this out. Yeah, and the Grizzlies used to be a half-court, slow-it-down team. When you draft Ja Morant, it's time to open the floodgates because he is devastating in transition.
The first free throw is good.
And the hang time for Ja Morant is incredible. His favorite player growing up was Russell Westbrook, and he's got the bunnies to hold his own with Russ.
And to me, he's one of the league's most exciting players to watch. And Ja Morant is box office. Not only that, listen, I think he's a top 5-point guard right now.
Here's Edwards. Towns trying to get open.
He's just a solid shot blocker. I mean, Jackson's timing and instincts is what allows him to make an impact, like right there.
Clock at 6. They set the pick. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. They proved it this way.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about it. The great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Now here's Edwards. Buries it down low.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
That's just great defense, forcing his man into a difficult attempt.
Pass to Russell. Now Edwards, guarded by Jackson. Beverly with the ball. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This was a pivotal game in the series so far, and they were able to keep their heads straight, get the job done, and take the all-important 3-2 lead.
Now they can breathe just a little bit easier, knowing they're just one win away from closing this thing out. Had they lost this game, the pressure on them would have been huge.
Oh, just gigantic, you're right. Well, that'll do it for now. Glad you could join us for the first round of the Western Conference Playoffs. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. As New Balance presents our player of the game, D'Angelo Russell.